unveiling the name of Ronaldo's new child with the release of a funny picture. On April 18, Cristiano Ronaldo and his fiancée Georgina Rodriguez were shocked. One of the male twins of Cristiano Ronaldo died that day, which according to the Portuguese star was one of the most painful events possible for him. Of course, the baby girl was born completely healthy, and it seems that raising her, above all, gives Ronaldo and Georgina the spirit to cope with that tragedy. Now Georgina Rodriguez has unveiled the name of her baby girl. The new member of Ronaldo's family will be Esmeralda, who will join the family's 4 other children, Junior, Alana Martina, Eva, and Mateo. Ronaldo's fiancée posted a picture of his baby girl and wrote, referring to his birthday, April 18, 2022, "Beautiful Esmeralda, 180,422 in these pictures, the little girl of the Ronaldo family is in her cradle." Paris Saint-Germain have to sell Messi and Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain may have to leave Lionel Messi this summer to comply with new French rules. The Argentine player moved from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain last summer. The 34-year-old is reportedly earning around $700,000 a week in Parc des Princes and is one of the highest-paid players in the world. However, the new rules of the Champions League say that clubs cannot pay more than 70% of their income as wages. Parisian wage details now account for nearly 91% of their income. Thus, the early French champions will have to reform their team this summer. Messi and Neymar could fall victim to the new changes. The two South American players reportedly earn around $1.6 million a week. 18 of the 20 highest-paid players in the Champions League are in Paris Saint-Germain. Thus, the French champions may have to lay off some of their players to balance wages before the start of the new season. Rangnick disaster, Ronaldo did not reach the Champions League. Manchester United lost 4-0 in the 36th week of the English Premier League competition at the American Express Community Stadium, which is the home stadium of Brighton team, thus suffering a great humiliation from the competition this week. Definitely lose the Champions League quota for next season. The Red Devils had a very poor performance in this game and were finally humiliated with 4 goals. The performance of Manchester United's defense in this game was very poor, and on the other hand, Cristiano Ronaldo had a night off and could not perform brilliantly. Ronaldo also had to step back in many scenes and help his team's defense because Manchester United's defense was generally very weak in this game. A photo that shows the reason for Mohammad Salah's revenge against Real Madrid. Real Madrid and Liverpool will face each other in the final of the season's Champions League competition in Paris, France, and it remains to be seen which team can win the season's title of Champions League competition. Real Madrid and Liverpool also met in the final of the Champions League in 2018, which Real Madrid ended the game with a result of 3-1 in their favor and its last championship to date in the Champions League. Acquired. Mohammad Salah was also present in that game, but something bad happened to him. In the very first minutes of the game in the 2018 final, Sergio Ramos and Mohammad Salah had a collision in which Sergio Ramos somehow broke his shoulder by grabbing Mohammad Salah while falling, and thus Salah could not continue playing. He left the pitch and Liverpool lost one of their main stars right from the start. All the honors of Chelsea during Roman Abramovich's tenure. Sport 360 plan of the best goalkeepers of 5 prestigious European leagues. Barcelona tunnel for Real Betis before the game. Barcelona players, along with Xavi Hernandez, tunneled for Real Betis players before the match between Barcelona and Real Betis, thus congratulating the Betis players. Real Betis won the Copa del Rey in their previous game and thus won the Spanish Cup. In Spain, it is customary for the team that wins a trophy to tunnel in the next game to congratulate and respect the opposing team, and Barcelona did so for Real Betis, and the Barca team was proud of the Real Betis tunnel team. Of course, Xavi Hernandez had already said that they would tunnel for Real Betis at the beginning of the game, and they did, and thus the match between Barcelona and Real Betis began with the tunneling of Barca by Real Betis. Xavi said that in the past and during his playing career, They did this for Real Madrid and now they will do it for Real Betis, which has won the Copa del Rey. 3 points for Barcelona with a goal in the 94th minute. The Champions League quota has been decided. In the 35th week of the Spanish La Liga competition, Barcelona and Real Betis met and finally Barcelona ended the game with a 2-1 result in their favor and managed to score 3 points in this match. The task of the La Liga champion was determined last week and Real Madrid won the cup. From now on, Barcelona's goal was to win the Champions League quota and finish the league in second place, and now with the victory against Real Betis. This goal has been achieved and it remains to be seen how Xavi's students will perform in the final weeks, as it looks like next season could be a season in which Xavi seeks to revitalize and rebuild Barcelona. The Blues and Pomegranates secured a place in the Champions League with a victory over Real Betis. Barcelona won the game with goals from Ansu Fati and Jordi Alba, with Alba scoring in the 94th minute. Marc Bartra also scored Betis' only goal in the 79th minute. Liverpool-Tottenham draw in the most sensitive match of the week / everything in favour of Arsenal and City. Liverpool and Tottenham agreed to a 1-1 draw. Following the 36th week of the English Premier League, the teams of Liverpool and Tottenham played against each other at Anfield Stadium from 23:15 Tehran time. This match was very important for both teams. The Reds, who qualified for the Champions League final last week, did not want to lag behind City by scoring in this game, where Tottenham were in close competition with Arsenal and Chelsea for the Champions League quota. In the first half, Liverpool was by far the best team on the field. They had the ball completely and went several times to open the scoring for Hugo Lloris, but the team's attackers carelessly missed opportunities one after the other until the first half ended in a goalless draw. Liverpool started the game better again in the second half, but it was Tottenham who scored in the 56th minute on a beautiful team move by Son Heung-min. Liverpool then increased the intensity of their attacks and in the 74th minute Luis Diaz managed to score the equalizer. Xavi's response to critics of Barcelona's current style. Xavi Hernandez, the 42-year-old Barcelona coach, believes that they have no need to change their style of play, because in this way, they have won big trophies. Due to the noticeable decline of Blaugrana this season, many experts and people have claimed that tiki-taka and Barca's ownership style no longer work in today's football and they should look for new tactics. However, Xavi told a pre-match press conference against Real Betis, "This is a message from the history of Barcelona. We may miss the trophy for many years to come. With this model of playing, Barcelona will be 5. He won the Champions League and the world also got to know great personalities like Lionel Messi and Pep Guardiola. The team of that period is also known as one of the greatest teams in history. Although Barca have not won any trophies this season, Xavi believes that the team has made good progress in all areas since his arrival." The club was also influenced by Real Madrid's comeback against Manchester City. Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp has admitted that he was impressed by Real Madrid's excellent performance against Manchester City. Last week on Wednesday, the teams of Real Madrid and Manchester City lined up against each other in the return leg of the semi-finals of the Champions League at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. The result is to cross the top barrier of the English Premier League by 6-5 and face Liverpool in the final. Guardiola's men, who went on to win the game 4-3, took a 1-goal lead with a shot from Riyad, but Rodrigo's 2 goals in the 90th minute led to extra time and Karim Benzema. He scored the 3rd goal from the penalty spot. When we lost to Madrid in the 2018 final, we wanted to reach the final again next year and play with them. The club, which has a crucial game against Tottenham Hotspur tonight, was quoted as saying by the Marca website. But we met Tottenham. It looks like our destiny was decided like this. Manchester City were a bit unlucky, but what Real did was fantastic. They crossed the Piaggio barrier, Chelsea and City. Tears and tears of a man who has experienced all European finals. Rome has performed well in the Europa League this season and has now reached the final of this competition and must face Feyenoord in the final, and it remains to be seen how the Romans will perform in the final and whether they can they win this season's Europa League championship. Jose Mourinho, now in his first season in Rome as the head coach of this team, has been able to take the Roma to the final of the European Conference League. Mourinho has previously won the Champions League with Porto and Inter. He won the Europa League with Manchester United, and now he is going to the final of the Europa League with Roma, and it remains to be seen whether he can win this European tournament as well. Jose Mourinho was deeply moved by his team's game against Leicester City in the semi-finals of the Europa League, which Roma eventually won 1-0, and shed tears and cried. It seems that Mourinho, despite the different experiences he has had in different European teams, is still an emotional man who enjoys the success of his team.